Crown, Miss Jackson Crossroads, Sophie Causie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Sophie was just here 13 days ago, right?
Yes.
As an Alabama Crimsonette, fresh from her experience at the Rose Bowl, graduated from Alabama, and here you are winning Miss Crossroads pageant. What a year 2024 has been for you.
Yes, it has. Just getting started, and we've got a lot looking forward to. So.
Well, it surprised me when I was reading the photo gallery list on jtv.tv that you won. I thought, wait a minute, you didn't even mention you were here talking about your Crimsonette experience, and I didn't even know you were in the pageant.
Yes, I finally decided to compete again. I took a few years off from pageantry. I actually started competing in Jackson Crossroads back in 2015 in their teen program. So I thought I would give the Miss a try, and I'm glad I did.
Well, it's amazing because you just graduated from college in December, right?
Yes.
And the pageant was just this past weekend. How did you participate during all the Crimsonette activities, all the football games, all the graduation and end of school? How did you find time to be competing in a pageant here in your town?
The board was very good with me, I guess, in those first few weeks, being at Alabama. I had to miss most of the rehearsals and all of that, but I was able to get all of my paperwork in, and of course I could work on my talent with Crimsonette, that they kind of go hand in hand, so at least I had that under control, and I actually got my evening gown and my opening number dress while I was at the Rose Bowl in LA, so.
Wow. So you went
Fit it all in.
You went shopping in Pasadena for your dress?
I went a day early and stayed a day late so that my sister, mom, and I could have a few days. And my mom is a seamstress, so she wanted to see the garment district. And we've been to the New York City garment district, and we knew there were dress shops there, so we wanted to see what the ones in LA had to offer. And we're glad we did, because we found my dress.
Awesome, you found it, and it looked great.
Thank
Nice
you.
job. Well, it must have been stressful being a week away from the pageant and not having your gown.
Well, I had a backup plan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, the pictures look great. Thanks to JTV's Shelley Singleton for capturing all the great photos from Saturday's Miss Jackson Crossroads pageant and teen pageant. So have you won pageants before?
I held 3 titles in the teen organization. I think my last one was in, probably 2018?
I would bet that a lot of the Crimsonettes have been pageant winners over the years.
Yes. We have a current state title holder for the volunteer organization, which is different from the Miss America opportunity that I compete in. But she currently is Miss Alabama Volunteer, and there's the other Crimsonette from Michigan holds a local title in Alabama right now. And many of the other girls have competed before. So.
Well, like we were talking about how different college football is in the South, so is the pageant experience. It's a bigger deal in the South.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
You hear more pageant girls down south, but we like to overlap a little bit.
So in competing for Miss Jackson Crossroads, you have to have an interview with the judges.
Right.
You have to display your talents and yourself, your poise and everything on stage. The experience as a Crimsonette must have been awesome for you to have all that.
Yes, absolutely. It definitely prepares you both ways. Pageants prepare me for Crimsonette, and Crimsonette has prepared me for pageants. So I've gotten a lot of experience that overlaps and a lot of really great practice. But yeah, so my talent all, like I said, overlaps, and I talk to people every day as a Crimsonette, so it was all went hand in hand.
So what was your talent in the pageant?
I did a baton twirling routine
to
Proud
shock.
Mary. Yes, I have no other talents that I could portray on stage other than baton twirling.
That's a great talent. I mean, it really is a very, very difficult skill to master. And was there a song you did to the twirl?
Yes,
twirling?
I did Proud Mary.
There you go.
Yes.
And we also have some photos from when you were at the Rose Bowl and during your time as a Crimsonette. And that, do you get to keep the uniform?
Yes,
okay.
I get to keep that one.
Well, that will be, what a treasured experience that, well, you'll never forget that.
No, I won't. I'll be able to put that in a shadow box and display it and tell everyone about it.
These will be
My old
lifelong,
age.
lifelong friends, I would imagine.
Yes, of course. Some of my best friends are on the team, which made leaving Alabama a little bit difficult, but I'll see them again.
Well, you weren't around when when your coach made the big announcement that saddened Bama Nation.
No, I was not, but I heard all about it from my friends, and they basically held vigil down there. There's statues for each of the head coaches, and outside, I'm sure it's been all over the internet, but they put candles and oatmeal cream pies and Dr. Pepper and all of his favorite things around it, and mourned the loss of Nick Saban.
Well, they've already got his shoes filled,
Yes.
so it's just the start of a new chapter, and it sounds like there are going to be a lot of schools and pro teams that are going to start anew with fresh coaches.
Absolutely. It's going to be an exciting year of football.
So what happens as Miss Jackson Crossroads? You've got a year that you'll be serving. What are some of the things you hope to do during your reign?
So my community service platform is one I created. It's called Sophia Smiles. It's educating the youth on the importance of dental hygiene. So one of the big things I do for that is to dress up as a tooth fairy and go to local classrooms and teach kids about how to keep their teeth clean and good and bad foods for them, and give them toothbrushes and toothpaste and all of that fun stuff. But kind of on the other side of that, I work with local dentists and parents to kind of help them learn more about it and help give them the resources to educate their own children. And a lot of local dentists help me out with that, and Dr. Watterson plays a huge part in that too. So I'm really excited to get my platform out there more. But then back in June, I get to compete for Miss Michigan. So very excited about that as well.
And then I wouldn't be surprised if you were competing for Miss America.
That's always the goal, and that would be great. But we'll see. I'm just excited to serve my community here in Jackson, and this is something that's been a goal of mine since I first competed in 2015. I wanted to be Miss Jackson Crossroads, so I'm just so excited to have this title, and this means a lot to me, so I'm really excited.
And it is. It's a scholarship program, so
Yes.
you do need that.
Yes, I do.
You're going to dental school.
Yes. So all of that will help me out in my future.
And you eventually want to be a dentist,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Awesome. Well, before you know it, you may see her as Miss Michigan, Miss America, and Dr. Causie. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Great to see you again.
Great to see you too.
A proud product of Hanover Horton Schools and the newly crowned Miss Jackson Crossroads 2024, Sophia Causie.